Yo, how you boys doing? In today's video, I'm gonna be ranking most of the Apex badges in one video. I say most because I'm missing one very notable badge, and that's the I think win 50 games in season 1 badge. I'm just gonna say it before I continue. Like that badge is the S tier. That's really hard to do, especially in season 1. I think it's with 8 different legends. I'm not 100% sure, but that's still really hard. I'm classifying my tier by S tier being the hardest and F tier being the easiest. I will not be ranking some of the incredibly basic ones like Win Game is Jumpmaster, Reza Teammate, something along the lines of that. Can't remember all of them. Also, before we jump in, this is my opinion, and we're gonna be ranking this also on the average Apex player. It's gonna be not based on what I think it is, based on like if you're a pro player or a really good player or content creator. Like talk about like ranked content creator like on Twitch and stuff, and the worst players, like the worst of the worst, it's gonna be the average and median player. Alright, now we got that out the way, let's get started on the first badge. Also, before continuing, we'll not be ranking progressive rank badges like Assassin, for example. Like the final thing for Assassin is win 5 games with win 100 games with 5 kills. I'm only gonna be doing the final one, not the first one. Alright, anyway, our first badge is a sniper badge. You have to kill someone from a certain amount of meters away. It might be like 100, 300, something like that. The reason why this badge is it's pretty low. It's not F tier, but it's pretty low because this badge is also very buggy. Apparently, I've gotten one from 900 meters away. I remember that. But even if it like was a buggy, it still would be too hard to get a sentinel or a longbow and just third party them from far. Alright, anyway, this is our first badge. Alright, for the next badge, I'm going to be using the get forward, like down 4 enemies in like a certain amount of time. Might be like 10, 20 seconds, or something along the lines of that. This badge is definitely gonna be harder than the Cypher one for sure, and it's kind of like a third party thing. Like you gotta like I don't know, go like frag media stuff like that and just pull up a third party. So I'm gonna rate this one definitely higher than the Cypher badge. I'm gonna put this one in C tier. Alright, for our next badge, we got win 5 games in a row, as with any legend. This badge is definitely the hardest one we're going to have on here so far. Because it's a lot more tedious to win 5 games in a row than it is to knock 4 enemies quickly or get a sniper kill. So, because of that, you have to win 5 in a row, and it's definitely more tedious, like how I just said. I'm going to put this one in B tier over the other ones. Alright, for our next badge, we're going to have our first F tier one, the easiest one. It's going to be eliminate an enemy 10 seconds, something around that, when they drop out the drop ship. I'm going to put this one F because, I mean, come on, it's easy. White Evo, they have no ability, that's a free kill. Alright, for our next badge, we have eliminate 3 enemies in the squad. I'm going to put this one in D tier because it's not entirely F tier, because it's not, I mean, it's not hard, don't get me wrong, but it's not as easy as it is to kill someone from the dropship. I mean, to get this badge, you could literally just do like 3 kills off of your teammates and do like 60 total damage. But it's definitely a little bit harder to kill someone from dropship. It's gonna be D tier. Alright, for our next badge, it's gonna be a little interchangeable. It's gonna be the get 20,000 damage with 8 different legends. This one could be higher depending on what type of person you think it is for an average person. So I'm gonna put this one in D tier. I originally put it F. I was like, maybe it's a little bit harder than that. It might be harder than D, but this is gonna be another one joining the D one. And this one, you could just literally just play the game pretty much. There's no like specific thing to go to. You just have to play the game. All right, this one's gonna be D tier. All right, this one's gonna be the summoner badge. I'm pretty sure it's called, where you get like a win with 15 kills and no one goes down. I'm gonna put this badge at C tier. Maybe it could have been B, but I'm going with C because 50 kills for the average person, I think that's a decent amount. Maybe not a lot, but decent amount. But 50 kills is too bad, and without going down, I can somewhat understand the issue with that. But at the end of the day, it's still not too bad. This one's gonna be C tier. I originally thought it was B. It might have actually be B, but right now it's gonna be C. Alright, for our next badge, it's going to be double duty. This is the badge where you win the game as a champion, and you win that game, the second one, as a kill leader. This one's going to be C tier also because winning the game being a champion, that's not that bad. And being the kill leader at the end of the game is not really that bad either. If the kill leader isn't second place, then it could probably be easier for you because the kill leaders will probably die before then. So you get to win the game 6 kills or something like that. This was not too bad. This one's going to be C tier. Alright, for our next badge is gonna be the one where you have to finish multiple people. Your team has to finish multiple people. I'm gonna put this one D tier because this one's very you can't get this one really just by playing. Like, you have to specifically kind of want to go for it. You can play legends like Gibby, Caustic. You want to like Camp, Rampart, basically defense legends. This will be a little bit easier to do. This one's not too bad. Like I said, it just kind of depends like who you play and how you play it. This is not a badge you can really just get on your own. You have to kind of work for it. All right. Anyway, this badge is gonna be D. Alright, for our next badge, we got a first S tier one, the hardest one. This one's gonna be 10-10-10 for obvious reasons. You gotta first things first, you gotta kill half the damn lobby. And second thing is, it can't be just like one person doing it. You can't have like that incredibly good player doing all the work. You have to split it between 3 people, and they all have to get 10 or more kills. Which this one could be obviously like this one's tedious. Definitely hard too, because not only is it hard to kill 10 people, well like 30 people total. You also have to find that much people too. That's not the only issue is just killing. You have to find 30 people, which all the time that's not really the greatest thing ever, even if you hot drop. Alright, for our next badge, it's also gonna be S tier. This is gonna be that like pre-ranked game mode they had in season 1. You have to win 8 games with 8 different legends and secured 8 or more kills in each win. That one isn't too bad, like too bad actually. Well, I don't really know the difficulty of that stuff. It probably wasn't too bad, honestly. But one reason why I put this one F tier is because like back then, season 1, like that many wins, that's crazy. And like 8 kills, 8 different times, 8 different legends. Like yeah, you can see where it starts to add up. So this one's gonna be S tier along with the 10-10-10. Alright, for our next badge, it's also gonna be S tier. This one's gonna be the 20 kill badge. This one's mainly S tier because a lot of people don't understand, really, that not only is it hard to get 20 kills, it's also hard to find 20 people and actually get those kills. I say actually get those kills because you can get your kills third party from your teammates or other people. So this badge is not only like getting 20 kills is hard, there's so many factors that go into it, like dropship route, the movement legend you're playing. Also, I've had many different games that I had 13 kills with like 15 people left, and I still finish off with 15 to 17 kills. A lot of people don't realize that the biggest issue, honestly, might not be getting the 20 kills. It might be actually finding the people. This is why this badge is S tier. For our next one, it's also going to be another S tier. Yeah, 4 of them in a row. This is to be winning 100 arena games in a row. That alone already sounds like an issue. Arenas, like, you're wrong, it's not hard, of course, at first. I think my high streak's like 14. I barely play arenas. I honestly hate it. Remember trying to go for Arena Predator? I think I could have if I did it earlier, but it sucks. Like, arena actually sucks. It's so boring. And not only is it boring, you have to play 100 times and actually win every single game. And they normally get progressively harder. You start playing like Preds later on and all that. You don't always play that same bots. If you play the same bots, it couldn't be too bad. But like I said, they get progressively harder, and it's definitely like it's mentally draining if you try like going like grinding for it, because you have to grind for that thing for a while. This is why his badge is S tier. Our next badge is gonna be the maxed out assassin badge, which is you get 5 kills in 100 different games. This badge is definitely not bad at all. I'm gonna put this badge in C tier because, like I said, it's not that bad. 5 kills isn't really a lot of kills, and not only that, you don't even have to win the game. Like, you just have to get 5 kills. That's it. So this badge can take a while, but I mean, it's kind of like an overtime thing. Kind of just play the game. You don't really need to specifically go, oh, I need to get 5 kills in the game, because it's not a lot of kills. So you kind of just play and enjoy yourself. This badge is gonna be C tier. Next, we're gonna do our damage badges. It's the only like progressive one I'm really gonna do and ranked. So we're gonna start off with the 2K badge. This badge is super simple. Like, come on, it's gonna be D tier. Like, this badge is incredibly easy to get. You don't really need to like play for it at all. You kind of just like finish downs or whatever. Like that plus 100 damage could go a long way. 2,000 damage, it's not a lot. And while we're at it too, I'm gonna do 2 badges in one. I'm also gonna do the 2.5K also in D tier. This badge is, come on, 500 damage is not a lot more damage as compared it is to 0.5K. Definitely the 500 damage from 3K to 2.5K is definitely harder than it is for 2,500 and 2,000. So I'm gonna rank 2,500 and 2,000 in the same tier, D tier. Alright, for our next badge, it's definitely gonna be a step up as it is compared to the other ones. I'm gonna put 3,000, like I said, it's definitely harder than the other two, at B tier. because that damage scaling from 500, like, well, 2,500 to 3,000 is definitely a lot harder than it is, like I said earlier, from 2,000 to 2,500. 3K games, a lot of people tend to struggle with, like, well, not, I wouldn't say struggle, but like getting a 2.5K game is already kind of an issue, and then throwing on that extra 500 again to get 3K is definitely a lot harder than it is like on the previous damage badges. So this one's gonna be B tier for that specific reason. Alright, the final one of the damage badge series is the 4K badge. This is going to be also our first A tier badge. I'm not going to put this one S tier because this one you don't need really a lot of kills to get. I've had games where I've had 9 kills and I've had 4,000 damage. But, like I said earlier, it's not on me. But I'm just saying, though, that this badge is definitely not too bad to get for the average player. I've definitely seen a lot more 4Ks than I have 20 bombs. Like, I've seen people that have tons of damage and no 20 bomb, but they had the 4K. So I think the 4K is definitely more forgiving than the 20 bomb is. So this one's gonna be A tier. Alright, we're almost done here. Now we're gonna do rank badges. I'm gonna do the first two rank badges, same tier, silver and bronze. I don't have Ash on here, but Ash should go in the same tier as these. All three of them would go in F. I mean, come on, like literally, it's so easy. Like even the worst players could have a decent time in that. Come on, it's bronze, silver, and Ash too if it was on here. There's nothing crazy about it. That's why it's F tier. Alright, for the next two badges, I'm going to go with gold and plat. Gold's going to be a D tier and plat's going to be C tier. Gold is absolutely not hard at all. A lot of people, come on, a lot of people could reach gold. Like seriously, a lot of people reach gold. I don't think it's definitely not hard at all for the average player to reach gold. And plat is obviously going to be harder than gold, but I feel like the average player could get to plat and actually even get past plat. I think they're like plat 4 is like the second highest rank in the game for like the average player. So I'm gonna put plat in C and gold in D. All right, the final three. The next one's gonna be diamond. I'm gonna put diamond in B tier for the average player. I think honestly this one I wouldn't say it's the same level as plat. But like I think diamond 4 is like the most, it might be second, I don't know, but I think it's the rank where like most people are at. Like the average person is a diamond 4. I feel like diamond 4, maybe back then, I'm not sure about now, but diamond 4 is definitely like the middle of the road. If you're above average, you'll get past diamond 4. If you're under average, you're gonna be under diamond 4. If you're average, you're gonna stay at diamond 4. With the new system though, I'm not sure. It might be a little bit harder. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at B. Finally, second last badge, Masters. I'm gonna put Masters in A tier. I think like I said earlier, if you're above average, then Masters is definitely like I feel like that's like if you hit Masters, maybe back then, if you hit Masters, you're definitely an above average player. Actually, well, it depends if you play with two, because you play really good players, you could be even under average. If you play really good players, you probably be Masters back then. But now it's definitely a lot more strict. I feel like Masters is definitely like, it's definitely harder than it was before. Like if I were to do this like on like a current, I think I might put Masters like, I don't know, maybe at S, but I think I'll have to make like an S plus or something like that, because it's definitely harder now, of course. But I think Masters is definitely like a above average type of badge, so I'm gonna put that at A. Finally, our last badge of today's list, Apex Predator. Now, I wish I could categorize this differently. I wish there was a Season 2 3 Predator specific badge. I know it's Season 2, but I wish I could put like one higher, because I think Season 2 and 3 Predator honestly might be even easier than Masters. I mean, serious. Like, there's like over 70,000 people that have Season 3 Predator. Like, that badge is hella easy. Like there was someone who won one game and got that. Of course, I played other games, not just one, but Season 2 and 3 Predator, I'm sorry, those are not really a Pred badge. If you have that, no offense to you, but I mean, it's not really that. It's not as hard as it is to get the other Pred badges, but I'm definitely gonna, of course, come on, it's Apex Predator. I'm gonna put this in S tier, of course. It's like, there's no question about it. You're like the top players from starting at Season 4. That's why I make fun of Season 2 and 3. Starting at Season 4, you had to get a certain like rank of RP, like top 500, and I think it's Season like 8 or something like that. They did top 750, but still, even top 750 is still really hard. So of course, Apex Predator, it's gonna be an S tier badge. It's obvious. Alright, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was definitely hard to edit, and this is what our tier list looks like. You guys let me know how you feel about it. What would you change? I think I would definitely change some, maybe looking back at it, but not maybe by like a long shot. Like for the most part, I think S tiers you stay the same and all that. But you guys let me know. This video was incredibly hard to make, to be honest with you. This video took definitely like 2 hours to edit and all that, and I'm my own editor, of course. But I'm gonna try to release more bangers like this. Like this was a very good video. Looking back at it, I'm definitely proud of myself for what I did, and I'm gonna keep up like the videos like this. I'm not just gonna upload strictly gameplay. Like, to be honest with you, if you've been watching my channel for not even for a long time, but like if you literally scroll like the previous videos, you guys can tell I'm good at the damn game. I'm good at pretty much every damn game I play. I mean, look at the gameplay. I have 20 kills with 4k damn damage. I mean, like, come on. So I'm gonna try to strive away from just, you know, strictly gameplay videos. I know the last 2 videos that I've been doing are actually pretty good. I think those are very good videos, and I'm gonna definitely do some of those. I have another one that I'm working on. Actually, I haven't finished, but I'm gonna upload it sometime later. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, seriously, this video was not easy to make. And I wanted, like I said earlier, I want to produce way better content like this, for example. So the videos in the future, they're gonna be straight bangers, like this video right here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I've said, like, I don't know, 2-3 times, but this video was pretty damn hard, man. And I'm gonna keep, like I said right now, I'm gonna keep releasing good ass videos. It's gonna take me some time to think of some stuff, but it shouldn't really be too bad. I'm gonna, like I said earlier, try to strive away from that strict gameplay stuff. Like you guys already know, I'm good at damn near everything I play. So also this video right here, I'm gonna kind of cut it to the end, but I actually ended up dying here because I was just strictly farming damage. I want to get a 5k because I haven't got a 5. Actually, have I got a 5k this season? I'm not sure if I have, but I was this was like the second day of me playing, or first day of me playing, like actually, because I've been striving away from Apex for sure a lot more than I did before. Like that area where I didn't like upload videos after I did the killing streamers, I didn't play for over a month. I got so burnt out with this game, but I'm coming back. I've been on my grind, but I'm gonna make straight good videos. I might honestly even do like react to like shit, maybe not a face cam, but then I'll throw in a face cam. So yeah, prepare for the crazy videos to be a huge content switch. It's gonna, like, the videos are gonna be like properly set up. Like this one right here was incredibly good. I can't wait to see what I have for you guys. These videos are gonna be crazy. My channel is definitely gonna go in a very good path. Alright, also, if you haven't realized yet, I am a little sick recording this video, but it does not matter. I'm not too bad. So I was able to still record, but excuse that. I should hopefully get over that. I don't know why, for like a week or something like that. My immune system's not the craziest thing ever. So just prepare for the straight bangers, man. Like I've been saying, like, I don't know, a lot of times. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share. This video was not easy to make at all. It took over 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace. Well, fuck. Oh god damn it, bro. I tried. I should have I didn't expect that fucking rate to beat me so fucking hard.